decided to spare you the bleary-eyed David and Dax this morning as we were up really early for rope drop for Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
So it is currently just a little after 8:30. We were queuing up to go on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, but unfortunately that isn't open yet due to technical issues. So we've come through and we're just about to ride Peter Pan's flight. And once we've done that, we're going to head down towards Haunted Mansion. We've got a couple of lightning lanes today. We've managed to get onto Tiana's. We are boarding group 70.
Yeah, quite early, I think.
So no idea when that's going to be, but we'll see. Haunted Mansion, Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin, one of my favourites, and Space Mountain, one of your favourites.
Yeah.
And is there one other?
No, that's it.
That's it. So obviously, as we do our rides, we'll try and get some more lightning lanes. 7:30 when we have our fireworks dessert party.
Yeah, very excited about that. We've wanted to do that for years, the dessert party. We're having it at doing the Tomorrowland Terrace dessert party. Seen other people do it, looks great, never done it before. It's quite expensive. I can't remember how much it is. I think it's about, I don't know, $100 each, $80, something. It's quite a lot. And when there's 5 of us, it's a lot of money on an extra. So we've always thought, yeah, we'll do it, but we'll just do it when it's the 2 of us. So tonight's the night.
That's what I would say.
Well, I never. We've just been to Gaston's Tavern for the first time ever. It's I don't know if people know where it is. We haven't really walked around this side for ages, but it's behind Be My Guest, essentially. It's quite small. It's really lovely. They've only got a really small menu of a couple of bakery items and drinks and stuff. I had the creme brûlée croissant. It was absolutely delicious. Like 11 out of 10, delicious. And you had the most enormous cinnamon bun ever, didn't you?
I did. It was huge, and I thought I'm never going to eat all this.
But you did.
I did. But actually, it wasn't a stodgy heavy cinnamon roll. It was really actually quite light. So I really enjoyed that. It was lovely.
So they were a light 700 calories, were they? Before 9:30.
Rude. Mm-hmm. I'm going to walk it off right now.
Mm-hmm.
Mansion. I am your host, your ghost host. Your cadaverous pallor betrays an aura of foreboding, almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Of course, there's always my way. Do not pull down on the safety bar, please. I will lower it for you. And heed this warning. The spirits will materialize only if you remain quietly seated at all times. Be sensitive to bright lights. Actually, we have 999 happy points here. But there's room for 1,000. Any volunteers? And hot and cold running chills. Listen. The happy haunts have received your sympathetic vibrations. Ah, there you are. And just in time. There's a little matter I forgot to mention. Beware of hitchhiking ghosts. They have selected you to fill our quota, and they'll haunt you until you return.
Inside the space booth. Get your gear stowed. Keep an eye on those kids.
You're going to get beaten so badly.
I'm going to get beat.
Yes.
I suspect so.
Good luck on your mission.
Thank you. So not even halfway through the ride, and I'm a galactic space ranger.
Yeah, well, that's because you're a
Don't give me a cheat. I hit the right targets.
You hit the right target. You tell me what the targets are, and then I go to point them, and you spin me around, so I can't get as many points.
You need to be quicker.
Outrageous. So rude.
This is the TTA Blue Line, non-stop service around Tomorrowland. Greetings, intergalactic travelers. Welcome aboard the People Mover, presented by Enterprise. I'm Morak 5, your guide aboard this highway in the sky, the absolute best way to see Tomorrowland. Green and red line. Don't worry, your express train keeps on rolling through the future, right by two of my favorite spots.
I absolutely love this model.
Progress City, Walt Disney's amazing dream for a community of tomorrow. Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot? And a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World. Look, there's even a tiny people mover.
It's funny to think we were riding this for literally about 5 years, watching this being built.
Yeah.
Desperate for it to open.
I know.
Let relaxation wash over you at the most refreshing retreat in the galaxy, the coral rooms of Pisces 7. You H2 owe it to yourself. Book today.
Paging Mr. Morrow, Mr. Tom Morrow. Please contact Mr. Johnson in the control tower to confirm your flight to the moon. Thank you.
The next station is Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress.
As usual, we'll keep moving ahead, and so does the carousel. Like Progress itself, this theater never stops, inspiring new generations to dream of a great,
Big, beautiful tomorrow.
All right, all space rangers, report to your star cruiser and join me on this daring space mission against the evil Emperor's herd.
Affirmative. We're on it, Buzz. You can count on us.
Well, I will say you can count on me being the only galactic hero in the car.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Transit Authority Station.
My fellow sentient life forms, our people mover journey has nearly come full orbit. Thanks for riding with us. It's been a pleasure to have you aboard. And even though we're concluding, this is always my favorite part. Because now is the time. Now is the best time to go out and explore tomorrow. Today. See you in the future.
That's one way of getting...
How about we sing one of our favorite love songs instead? I kissed her in the fog, and it missed. Thank you. Thank you.
And of course, folks, if you're still here after those two jams, you're not going to want to miss this tragic love song. It goes by the title, How Can I Miss You If You Won't Go Away?
He hears that one every night. You want that song to go away. All right, we're going to do a love song. We got an old classic barbershop love song called Lida Rose. Now here's my love song.
about your driving. No, I don't think anybody needs to be said about your driving. It's a good job you don't drive like this at home.
Hey?
It's a good job you don't drive like this at home.
I know it is.
You're buying new alloys all the time.
Yeah, at least you know I'm not going to get lost, which I normally do, get lost. If it wasn't sat nav, I couldn't get anywhere. Shame it doesn't go faster. We've got a nice clean one there with no one in front of us. Oops.
Yes, but you are overtaking people. Hi.
Tomorrowland Speedway, been bad for the environment since 1971.
Tomorrowland Speedway, home to bad drivers since 1971. Is it a traffic jam or are we just jamming?
Are we on?
We are on. Are we ready? For the
Please
flight of the
remain
elephant.
seated and enjoy your flight on Dumbo.
Woo, Dumbo! Here we go, here we go.
Up and away. You having problems with your joystick, dear?
I am.
I think this is compensation for I never rode this as a kid.
Yeah. It's a nice quiet day here at the Magic Kingdom. It's Saturday. It's 10 to 12, and it's really really quiet. Really quiet.
I have literally been waiting months to see this guy playing the piano in real time. I've seen so many videos of him. He is so good. Everybody wants to be a cat. Thank you. So, for the first time in, well, ever, coming to Disney,
For the first time.
we've just seen somebody playing the piano outside Casey's Corner. And it was Grayson, who I keep seeing up on my TikToks, and he is just unbelievably talented.
So talented.
And that is a real bucket list moment ticked off my list. And he was even asking people what they wanted to hear, and I shouted something out and he played it, which was
And
Everybody Wants to Be a Cat.
He plays with no music, he just plays it.
Yeah.
You say a song, you mentioned the song out from the Aristocrats, who's like 40 years old, 50 years old. He just played it. Just played it, just like that. Just incredible. What happened? Just incredible.
Amazing. So, what are we doing now, David?
We are finally getting to ride Tiana's, so we're on our way now. Our boarding group has been called. We got on to the 7 a.m. Drop this morning. It's currently 3:45. We were in group 7, so it's taken all day
70.
to get there. 70, sorry, group 70.
Welcome, y'all. Let's meet up with Lewis and find some musicians for our party. Look out, Bayou, here we come.
I got a little bit wet then. Yeah, I got those. Ah!
Tiana was right. There are musicians out here, and they are good dudes.
Oh, du Bayou.
What a band! Remember, this party wouldn't be what it is without you.
Smell the pianos.
You'll get there in no time. Guaranteed. I know it's wrong.
Should have worn your glasses, dear.
That was great, much better than Space Mountain. Space Mountain.
What's with the armadillo? I don't remember that from the film.
So we just got off Tiana's.
Very wet.
So very wet. Very,
Very
wet.
damp.
Very wet. It was, well, we haven't said what we thought of it. I thought it was wonderful.
It was awesome. It was awesome. I really loved Splash Mountain. It was my favourite ride in Magic Kingdom. Always was. It was my must-do every time. And I was upset when they closed it. But now I'm really happy with what they've done with Tiana's. Is great. I hadn't actually seen the film until about 3 weeks before we came on this trip, so I had to watch it, otherwise I wouldn't have understood it. But it was a really good ride.
It's really good. See, I didn't know that was your favourite ride, Splash Mountain. Splash Mountain was probably my least favourite ride here, and we always went on it, but it was like I'm not that bothered. I didn't really like it. But I absolutely loved this. I thought it was beautifully themed.
Yeah.
Just the whole sort of theming of the whole thing, from the moment you get in the queue to the moment you get off the ride, it's just really well executed. There's some really nice animatronics. What they've done on the inside of it is just really good. So it's a great ride. It's a great ride. 10 out of 10 for me. Absolutely.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, loved it.
Partners, for your seat. Remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train, and be sure to watch your kids. If any of you folks are wearing hats or glasses, here's the wildest
ride in the wilderness. So tonight we are at the Tomorrowland Terrace for what's called Sweets and Seats. So it's basically what most people know as the dessert party, where you can eat lots of desserts, and there is some savoury stuff as well, some drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic, and then you can sit and watch the fireworks from the terrace, which is a great view. So I'm just going to show you some of the things that we've got here. I'm going to start off with the non-alcoholic drinks. So you've got tea and coffee. It's okay. Hot tea, lemonade, strawberry lemonade. Martinelli's sparkling cider. And you've got chocolate silk pie. One of my favourites, chocolate covered strawberries. Crispy rice treats, which not really my thing. Cannolis, which I've had one already, which they are lovely. And you've got the fruit plate. I'm a sucker for a strawberry and a grape. And earlier on there was even pineapple on here. I do like pineapple too. Then you've got cheeses. selection of crispy bread to go with it. And a devil's chocolate pudding. Not quite sure what this mystery is. This is a cookies and cream cheesecake mousse. And then on the next, you've got the caramel apple crepes, which are delicious. And then for the kids, you've got, obviously they can have everything, but there's also then brownies, chocolate chip cookies, and sugar cookies, which they can then decorate with icing and sprinkles. And then you've got the alcoholic bar for the adults, obviously. Blue Moon Belgian White Ale, Bud Light, Carver, Asti White Wine, Red Wine, and a Chardonnay.
And they all live happily ever after. Each of us has a dream, a heart's desire. It calls to us. And when we're brave enough to listen and bold enough to pursue, that dream will lead us on a journey to discover who we're meant to be. All we have to do is look inside our hearts and unlock the magic within. Look inside yourself. You are more than what you have become. Remember who you are.
Where the crowds will cheer when they see my face, and the voice keeps saying, "This is where I'm meant to be."
And so our journey comes to an end. but yours continues on. Grab hold of your dreams and make them come true. For you are the key to unlocking your own magic. Now go, let your dreams guide you. Reach out and find your happily ever after.
The battles, the story, the losses and all the glory were changed by the way we live every day. Just look up and reach to the sky. We all have the courage to fly.
So we've just watched Happily Ever After from the Tomorrowland Terrace where we had the dessert party. People ask us why we come to Disney so often, and for me that's it. If you've never been here, it's very difficult to explain to somebody how watching the fireworks makes you feel. Combination of the fireworks, the music, and being with 30, 40, 50,000 other people who all feel the same way about Disney and about the fireworks is energizing in a way that nothing else is. It recharges your soul, and that's why we come to Disney so often, because we need that. And that's what it gives to us. So, dessert party.
Dessert party. Yeah, I thought it was really good. Really good. It was so nice to have some. We had a table for two right next to the
railing.
right next to the railing. So we had an absolutely perfect clear view of the castle. Well, everybody had a clear view of the castle, but the fact we were right by the railing was just perfect. So brilliant view. It wasn't too busy. It was, quite. Yeah, relatively sort of quiet, I suppose. It didn't feel busy at all. The quality of the food was nice. There was, as you probably said,
there was a decent selection of food and of drinks.
Yeah, it was good. It was very nice.
We discovered that obviously we did the suites and seats, which basically means you go onto the Tomorrowland Terrace, you have your chair, you have your table, and you have the selection of the food and drink. There is another option, which is the before and the after. So you can go on to the other section of Tomorrowland Terrace and eat, and then go to the AstroTurf area in front of the castle and watch the fireworks.
Yeah.
Or you can go to the AstroTurf area in front of the fireworks and then go back to Tomorrowland Terrace to eat afterwards.
Yeah.
I think if I was to do it again, I would take one of those two options, because whilst we had a great view, there are trees and things in front of the castle, so you miss a little bit of the graphics on the castle. But that said, I mean, it's still an amazing experience. and well, it was well worth the money.
Yeah, I think so. I looked up how much we'd paid for it, and I think excluding tax, it was $110 each. So that's quite a lot. But we've always wanted to do it, so we've done it, and it was worth the money.
Yeah,
it was worth the money. Yeah, I think to avoid that sort of that pushy, shovey atmosphere that inevitably you get when people are trying to get space in Main Street or around the castle to watch the fireworks. That in itself is worth its weight in gold. To sit there, relax, not have to worry about people invading your space and all that stuff. So it was, well worth the money, I'd say. Would I do it again? Yeah, I would, but I wouldn't do it every time.